Hi, everyone. My name is Ann Dykeman. I always like to come on about a minute or two early in case anyone comes in early. So I'm going to wait until it's actually 3 o'clock and now I'm going to start my presentation. So it's almost time. And like I said, my name is Ann Dykeman. Well, my name is Judith Ann Dykeman. I go by Ann. I own Hunter's Hideaway, which is an e-commerce shop that sells eco-friendly and socially responsible products. And today I want to talk about style and sustainability. If you've been following me, you know my hair was kind of crazy for a long time. I had surgery in March. I am not sure if I'd mentioned that over here. I'm trying to line up better with the camera. Forgive me. Okay. There we go. So I'm not sure if I'd mentioned my surgery. On this channel, it ran us really tight because we had to spend like 3 days in OKC. So we just got our hair done. I've done some shorts showing my husband and myself. But it's a good lead-in for today's topic of style and sustainability. This is my new hairstyle. It doesn't look much different from my old one, but I'm growing my bangs out to blend with my hair, and it'll just be just straight down. Well, not straight, because as you can see, I have curls and waves or whatever. So the main thing that I said, and I did a live stream on this topic last night on my personal Facebook page. The main thing is your style is not what you see influencers, including me, doing on Facebook or YouTube or wherever. Your style has to come from your heart. Like for myself, I don't wear the stuff in my shop because I'm on disability and I can't afford it yet. I would. I've talked about how much I love amber jewelry. I plan on getting some as soon as I can. I have a lot of designs in my shop that in the print on demand designs that I intend to get. My style, being an aging flower child, I like palazzo pants and I like flowy maxi skirts and I like t-shirts and sweatshirts and bulky sweaters. And I don't own a lot of necklaces now. I want to. Mostly amber and tiger eye and moonstone. These are the only diamonds I wear as my wedding set. I'm not real into diamonds. And I never wear makeup. I've never liked it. At my wedding, I wore makeup, mostly because my bridesmaids held me down and did my makeup. So that's an example of style. That's my style. That's probably not yours. You need to find what's comfortable for you and what feels like you. And don't let me or any influencer tell you what your style is. So how does style fit with sustainability? Excuse me, allergies. You can have a strong sense of style and have a sustainable lifestyle. I have my print on demand collection has clothing and mugs. I have in clothing, I have adult t-shirts, sweatshirts, and hoodies. And in children's, I have t-shirts, sweatshirts, and hoodies. They're sustainable. The t-shirts are 100% cotton. The hoodies and sweatshirts are an 80-20 blend. They're 80% cotton, 20% polyester. That's as good as it gets. Natural fiber clothing wears better, can be recycled when it's worn out. Um, it's better for the environment. All of mine that I offer in my shop is ethically produced. Um, that means ethical raising of the cotton, ethical production standards, fair labor. Uh, a lot of my products have Okiotech or EU REACH certifications on them, which are ethical and are environmental and are safety certifications. And those are much tougher than US standards. So my products are really good. And they're durable and they're beautiful. And I have over 200 designs. There's something for everybody. Um, I have mugs. I have white ceramic mugs in 11 ounce or 15 ounce. I have accent mugs, which have a colored interior and handle in several different color combinations. I don't know why they call it combinations, because it's a white mug with a colored interior and handle, and the handle and interior match. But 11 ounce or 15 ounce in those, in pretty much all my print-on-demand designs. Now, not all of my designs are available on all my products. Especially the kids section is curated very carefully to be age appropriate for 5 to 12-year-olds. That's what's considered children. 13 and up is teenagers are actually grouped with the adults because they wear adult sizes mostly. It falls to parents to decide if a design is appropriate for their teen. Sorry. My allergies are eating me up. Sorry about that. I have bad allergies. I have the Baltic amber jewelry. I have Solstice and Moreau. Sell various gemstone jewelry, tiger eye, moonstone, jasper. I think that ring. They have a whole lot. They also have loose tumbled stones that you can decorate with. Style is not just what you wear, it's how you do your house. Like L&B Candles has candles and wax melts and wax melters and diffusers and things that, to style your home. Designography, something like that. Designography or ology, something. I think it's designography. Has holiday ornaments for all major holidays, and they have artwork and yard decorations and lots of things for styling your home. Also, for your own style, I have Lalia, which I hope I pronounced that right. That's a Canadian company that makes all natural vegan cosmetics and toiletries. Wonderful product line. And Fuse Body has essential oils and aromatherapy jewelry, bracelets, and necklaces. Because scent is a big part of who you are and your style. And I have a custom blend I created for myself. And my husband has a custom blend that he and I worked together to create for him. I don't currently sell those. My intention is to add those at a future time. I don't currently have a custom product line for my aromatherapy products. That is a future goal. L&B Candles also sells perfume. The Girl Scout Spa sells toiletries and perfumes. I have artisan chocolates. which if you're into chocolate, if that's part of your style. And that goes back to the print on demand stuff. When I say there's something for everyone, there's literally something for everyone. There are funny designs, there are serious designs that'll make you think. There are chocolate, of course, there's chocolate. I'm a chocoholic. There are cat designs because I love cats. You've probably seen my cat Patrick. I don't see him in here today, but he's often with me when I live stream or when I record shorts. Uh, there's Christian and Wiccan and Taoist and then Buddhist. There's all four seasons represented, and most major holidays like Christmas, Easter, New Year's, uh, Halloween, uh, and Valentine's Day and St. Patrick's Day. Um, Halloween, I usually lump in with Samhain, which is a Wiccan festival that happens to fall on the same day. I have for autumn, which is my favorite season, and winter, and spring and summer. Uh, I have ones about life, ones about love, ones that are just funny. Uh, I have ones that are for the free spirited flower children, hippies, whatever you want to call us. I have ones that comment on aging in a positive way. Uh, I'm 64 years old and very into aging positively, enjoying my old elder years. When you get to be 64, it's not old. It's just you're an elder. You know, a grandma. A lot of cultures refer to older women as grandma. They were an elder and they taught. Um, I actually am a grandma. I have a granddaughter. Um, even though my children and my granddaughter live in the same town as me, uh, they don't participate in the business or in any of my reels. So my husband occasionally appears in my reels, and he supports the business, and he has done some of the designs in the print on demand shop. But the kids are not involved in the business in any way, and that's okay. I have subscriptions over on my Facebook personal page that are 99 cents a month. You get a subscriber badge and you get subscriber only content. Posting schedule. I've been posting Monday, Wednesday, Friday on Facebook and here. I have a personal Facebook page, a business Facebook page, which is Hun's Hideaway: Products for Conscious Consumers. You have to use the whole title. I'm on Blue Sky at Moondancer62, and I have this YouTube channel. So I post Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I post business-related reels, shorts. I have seen things saying, well, I get more engagement if I post every day. So I'm going to start doing Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. I'm going to do personal ones, a little bit about me and my life and where it's going, and a little bit of my backstory and all. And but the Sunday reels, the ones that will be posted on Facebook on Sunday, will be posted on Saturdays on YouTube, because I do a Saturday night live stream on Facebook, but I do a Sunday afternoon reel over here, or live stream over here, as you can see. So that's something y'all can look forward to. That's a change I'm making to try and get more engagement. Business reels, I'm going to start showing more of my designs and just do voiceovers. I'll try and get screenshots of products from some of my drop shippers. It's a combination of drop shipping and print on demand, so I don't have any inventory. don't currently have any employees but myself. Um, you can always message me, ask any questions you like. Um, Check out my shop. It's tennishideaway.shop, not .com, .shop. Uh, there's so much to discover. It does have a search function, uh, box, whatever, on it. So you can search by categories or designs. Uh, there are ads on my Shopify shop, and I didn't pick that. That's done by Shopify. Ads that you see that are not my products does not necessarily mean I endorsed those ads or those products. That's very important. Uh, my products, I have all chosen, I've curated all of them myself. This is not an AI generated hot products website. They are all eco friendly and are socially responsible, mostly both. And I chose every single one of them. And all the designs in the print on demand. I am flagging the AI ones that use either a full AI image or AI element. I am flagging all the ones that use a public domain image or public domain elements like a border or artwork. Uh, Public domain quotes are obvious because people have to be dead 75 years for their work to go public domain. And as I found out, uh, families or heirs to the estate can ask for an extension. And the whole time, I have been on Shopify for 4 years. Before that, I was on Cafe Press. Technically, I still am. And I did that for 10 or 12 years. So I've been doing this for like 14 to 16 years. Uh, I have been challenged on intellectual property violations twice in that whole time. I appealed both decisions or both complaints. Won one, lost one. Uh, the one I won was an original design that I did uh, called the Queen of Flowers, which has a picture of a damask rose in full bloom, and Rosa Damascena, damask rose, the Queen of Flowers. Um, that one is signed, I believe. Always say that some are absolutely original. That one is. All my aromatherapy ones are. Carpe diem, seize the day before the day seizes you, is another original. Some of my originals are signed, some of them aren't. I always just sign my initials, JAG. Um, Kind of depends. Did I remember to sign it? Did I feel like it didn't have a place for me to sign it? Just because something is unsigned, it doesn't mean I didn't. If it has artwork, though, the artwork is either public domain or AI, and I am getting that stuff flagged as quickly as I can because I can't draw worth a darn, so I use those tools to do my artwork for me. Um, but the other one, the one I lost, was a quote from Will Rogers, who technically would have been public domain, but the heirs to the estate had gotten extension, and so it was not in public domain. So I have a pretty good record. I always tell people, if you think I have committed an intellectual property violation, um, you can challenge me probably in Shopify. I don't know if you can challenge directly in Printify. I think you could probably challenge in Shopify through my shop. You can also contact me directly through direct messaging. I'll research it further. If I don't want to violate anyone's intellectual property. So if I do that inadvertently and I find out I've done it, I pull the design. That's how I've dealt with it before. That's how I will deal with it going forward. Um, if you disagree with how something is categorized or you see something in children's products that you don't think is child appropriate, let me know. Doesn't necessarily mean I'll pull it, but I'll listen to the criticism. Um, and I'm always open to suggestions as to what you'd like to hear about me, about my business. Um, I do reserve my side projects, which are all legal. I'm working on 3 books right now. 2 are just kind of outline stage, and 1 is nearing completion. Uh, I write under a pen name. You've heard the old saying, uh, names have been changed to protect the innocent. Uh, I write under a pen name to protect everybody, innocent, guilty, not player characters. Seriously, though, it's to protect mine and my family's privacy is a big part of it. I think you can be authentic, which is a big thing for me, and still have boundaries and still say, but I want this part of my life to be private. So that's why I have subscriptions on the Facebook page because I can seal that off as subscriber owned content. I haven't quite figured out how to handle it on YouTube yet. I haven't been on YouTube for very long. I am learning as I go. Stiff learning curve, steep learning curve. But I want to welcome everyone who's tuned in. Appreciate your support. I appreciate you being here. Uh, I always say, at least I'm not an AI generated avatar. Obviously, I'm not that polished, not that smooth, but I am real. I am a real human being to the best I can. Uh, I am a natural introvert, so this is really challenging for me to get out, put myself out here every week. Uh, so, love y'all. Thank you for the support. If you liked what you heard or saw, tell your friends because word of mouth is still the best advertising that's free. And follow my other social media. And I'll be back same time next week. Bye.